What's up, Convoy? Back again with the most knowledgeable truck driver on YouTube. The most handsome as well. Now, I just woke up a little bit ago and getting ready to start my day. I'm still in this toll plaza or travel plaza in Ohio. I gotta head up to Detroit for well, I was told yesterday in a free-form message over my Qualcomm it was a 1600 appointment. This morning I wake up to trip information for that same load, and it's saying there isn't a scheduled appointment time. So we're going to find out what that means. I'm going to try to get a hold of dispatch and figure this out. But like I was saying, the organization in the office is pretty much non-existent. So whatever, I'm going to get up there if I can't get a hold of anybody, which this time of day it really is hard to get a hold of anybody. But I'll try, and I'll still get up there 1600, like I was told to yesterday in my free form. But what that means is in the trip information is it was never confirmed with Coca-Cola for the pickup time. So basically, they know the load has to be picked up today, Coca-Cola that is, and they're expecting a truck, but there's no dock time. There's no time for me to exact set time between my company and Coke for me to hit that dock. So, I mean, I'll show up at 1600, but it doesn't, I mean, I probably get in at 2300 or 2000 or whatever. Whenever Coke says, okay, well, we know the truck's here, he doesn't have an appointment time. Basically, I'm a work-in. Wherever they can fit me into the schedule is when they'll get me into a dock door and loaded. So that should be a fun endeavor today. Could make for a boring day, but it could work out. I could get there and hit a dock right away. I don't know. But more times than not, when these scenarios happen, I end up waiting around, which sucks, but I get to start collecting $20 an hour on top of my daily pay and the miles for the load. So it's boring, but a little bit profitable. All right, so the plans have changed a little bit. Well, kind of a lot of it. I'm now on US 23 in Michigan, heading north, and I'm going up to Grand Rapids to pick up a load going to Highland Park. That load to Houston, Pennsylvania. They said I couldn't deliver today, so that we'll just forget about that load today. Do this Grand Rapids to Highland Park instead, and then tomorrow, after a 10-hour break, go and live load the Houston, Pennsylvania load. After the drama last week, I flat out refused. I said, nope, not going to do that on a Friday. The weekends are mine. Don't even think about asking me for any kind of favors after the kind of shit you guys pulled last week and put me on that 9-month probationary period. Loading up going for a live load in Detroit for a load that goes to Houston, Pennsylvania, and then to try to make it back home in one day. It's cutting it close. It's doable, sure, but I'm not sure exactly how long Detroit's going to take. If that starts cutting into my 14 real good, then I won't be able to make it back home. I'd have to do a 10-hour break into Saturday, which I'm not willing to do anymore. Like I was saying in the last vlog, it's really sad it's come to this, that this is now a paycheck. I mean, it could change, I don't know, but right now my mentality is I'm not enjoying this job anymore. The actual tasks of the job, the loads and stuff, I don't mind. Still, I'm not mad about that, but it's just the feeling that the office don't give a shit about us, about that they just don't care. Just like when I got that probationary warning because I took a load home and went home for the weekend because I didn't have enough hours to make it back. It was such a big deal that I got the load there super early. But you see on their end, when they want to adjust something up in the office, they completely rescheduled a load pickup today. You know, the trailer's not even going to get loaded for that Houston, Pennsylvania. They tried shoveling it off on me for tomorrow. So they can do that at the drop of a hat. But when I say I want my time off, that's what I said. That's what the company hired me on this account for. That was what was agreed upon. I'm supposed to change that up for them, do favors for them. But when I want to go home, they get all pissed off and they start handing out disciplinary actions. So I said, no, fuck you guys. And yeah, for this load to Houston, I said, I'm not doing this tomorrow. I said, don't even, any Friday, I'm not doing any Houston, Pennsylvania loads. And it depends, even Cincinnati's. I mean, Cincinnati, if it's, preloaded, or if I get in and out of Detroit pretty quick, I can do a Cincinnati and back up. But unless it's something super short, I'm just going to start refusing loads on Fridays, because, I'll stay out throughout the week. But come the weekend, right at midnight, I have to be home. I will be home. Even if I'm out somewhere, I'll stop what I'm doing and just start heading home. Because, like I said, company wants to hand out disciplinary actions for bullshit, and then I'm kind of in the mentality of fuck this guy. Well, it's the one guy. It's not necessarily the company. It's the one guy. So fuck that guy. I don't know. He's trying to make his numbers. He's trying to look good to the higher ups in corporate or something. And what he doesn't realize is that when he's doing this kind of shit to drivers, the drivers are going to make it that much more harder for him to hit whatever quota or numbers he's trying to hit to look good to the corporate office. Alright, so I got here to Grand Rapids, and I dropped my empty trailer off and picked up a load of shells. I wasn't originally supposed to come here. This is the third time today that my load got switched around. Initially, when I got up this morning, I was supposed to go to Detroit to get loaded, go to Houston, Pennsylvania that is, not Texas. But things got changed around, and they said come up to where I'm at now in Grand Rapids and get a load going to Highland Park. That was going to be a product load, just 20-ounce Coca-Colas or something like that. And then on my way over here, plans got changed for a third time. Now I'm hooked up to this trailer. They can't change too much being that I'm hooked up, but you never know. This is just a load of shells going into the Detroit bottling facility now. It's where I wait forever. Normally, knock on wood, this is drop and hook. 95% of the times when I bring these loads in, they are just drop and hook. So yeah, because if I get over there and have to wait 5 or 6 hours to hit a dock door, it means I'm going to be stuck there doing a 10-hour break on Weston Street in McGraw in Detroit. If you're interested in what that looks like, just go to Google Maps and type in that intersection. But something else interesting happened on my way over here. I got a phone call from an unfamiliar number, thinking, what the hell is this? And I'm thinking initially that this is just one of those 3 companies that I had called. Got another job, But that's when I was pissed off. I had called 3 other companies, and I thought the unfamiliar number was from one of those companies. So I answered the phone, and it was someone from my current company, and they said, "Oh, I'm so-and-so, and I'm your new dispatcher." So once again, a change in personnel. So looks like I'm going to call it here. I'm still calling it. If I'm just going to, I think for now I'm just going to hold out. I'm just going to kind of lay low, eat a little bit of crap, not too much. I can't put up with too much, but I will, just knowing how things work. That I'm pretty sure that this operations manager guy who's been giving me a tough time, pretty sure his days are numbered here. Just like I said, there's just been so much personnel change here that it's insane. People in the office aren't organized. You can tell with my that's what, my 7th dispatcher now since I've been on the Coke account. Yeah, but anyways, I'm just going to hope that he either gets out of the account. I don't hope the guy gets fired or anything bad happens to him. Just put him in a position somewhere where I don't ever got to fucking deal with that guy ever again. But right now I just hooked up this load of shells, which shells is like the plastic crates that they put the soda pops in. It's only 12,000 pounds, nice light load, going into Detroit. I should be there by about 9 o'clock tonight. It's only about 160 miles or so away from here. So I'm going to stick her into gear, get checked out of the gate, and get on into Detroit. Alright, so I delivered that load into Detroit, that load of shells, and I came to the truck stop here, still at this shithole Detroiter. I really gotta find a friend to help me move my car out of here. But something cool happened on the way over here. I got a call from the new dispatcher, and he was asking what I was doing tomorrow. And I said I wasn't sure, and I told him they tried to give me the Houston. I refused it, and said something about Cincinnati. And I said Cincinnati's doable, but if the load in Detroit starts cutting into my 14, I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to risk not even 1 second of my weekend anymore for this account. And he said, all right, he understands, which was cool. He didn't try arguing or nothing. He actually shuffled stuff around, and he started talking to me about running the Houston load, and I told him Houston's completely out of the question. Definitely not going to go live load to Houston and drive there and back in one day. So that's not going to happen. And he says, how about Twinsburg? I said, yeah, I can do Twinsburg all day. I did Twinsburg, Columbus, Grand Rapids, no problem. So he says, well, how about this? He says, why don't you go load the Houston, Pennsylvania load and then split it off in Twinsburg and then come home? I said, that's perfect. That sounds like a damn good day to me. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be picking up a Houston load and dropping it off in Twinsburg and have somebody else, day cab or something, run it from Twinsburg over to Houston. So that was cool of him. That's getting stuff done. That's working things out, not just trying to force people to do shit they don't want to do. And like I said, this wouldn't even be a problem, because I mean, I would normally I would work on a Saturday if a load like this or something came up on a Friday, but not since these dickheads are in control of the office. You know, I'm not going to do one thing to make their job easier, because they're doing nothing but making our job hell over here. So hopefully they understand that. Hopefully some personnel changes at the top, and we get a fresh new batch of people in there and start over again. But I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out tremendously, and it lets you know every time I make a new video. So thank you for watching, and as always, run hard and get paid.